Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you two things. First, how to add Zoom to your course navigation bar, and second, how to set up all of your synchronous Zoom sessions for the semester. So in order to add Zoom to your nav bar, which will make it easier for your students to access it, roll over your nav bar until you see this gray box here with three little dots. When you put your cursor over it, it's going to turn blue. When you select it, you're going to go to Edit This Nav Bar. It'll bring up an option to create a copy of your nav bar. We want to go down here to links, then add links. In the box that pops up, search for Zoom, and you'll find it. Select the little checkbox and hit add. It'll add it to the end of your list. Personally, I like to have it as item number 3, so it's really easy for our students to find it. Once you've done that, hit save and close, and that you'll see then that we have it up here on the nav bar in item section 3. Now to schedule all of your Zoom sessions for the semester, we'll click on that link for Zoom. And then up on the right-hand side is a blue button for schedule a new meeting. Go ahead and click on that. When you click there, it'll bring up this screen here and you can type in a new topic. So I'm gonna just put that these are our class meeting times. You can add a description, it's optional. And then we're gonna start scheduling when the class is. We'll take, for example, that my class meets on Tuesdays from 9:35 until 10:50. So our first class session is on the 25th of August. And then I'll set this to be 9:35. Because this course meets at not on the half hour, I need to go ahead and type in 9:35, and then I can come over here and go to AM. It ends at 10:50, so that's an hour and 15 minutes. Select that. And then I want to come down to recurring meeting because I want to set up all of the classes for the semester. So the recurrence, I will then come down and select weekly. And I'm going to select the day of the week. So my class meets on Tuesdays, it does not meet on Wednesdays, and it meets on Thursdays. The reason why it had Wednesday selected is the day that I'm recording this video is a Wednesday. So it automatically checks the box of the day that you're in, even though that's not necessarily one of your class meeting days. Go through and just select the days of the week that your class actually runs. We'll then select the end dates. The circle is by the by, so we want to select this to by December 4th is the last day of classes. So that sets up the recurrence of the class. You can then set up passcodes. I like to turn on both the video for the host and the participants, because one of the requirements for my class is that students have their cameras on. I also like to enable join before host so that my students can go ahead and enter the room, they can have a conversation with their peers, and I don't have to be present. From there, you can hit save. And then we're going to scroll back up before we're done, and we're going to delete any of the days that we're not going to be meeting in session, just to make it a little bit easier to navigate. And to do that, we'll go back up to this area where it says time, and on the right here is a link to show all occurrences. Click on that, and you're going to see all of the class sessions listed. I know that I want to cancel the class sessions that are over the Thanksgiving holidays, so that's November 24th and November 26th. I can do that by just clicking delete. It's going to ask me to confirm, and it deletes it. And again, for the 26th, delete. You may have other dates that you want to cancel based on whether it's a religious holiday, or I personally don't teach on election day, so that I can give my students opportunities to participate in civic functions, especially to be able to vote if they're voting in person. So we'll just hit delete there too. Once that's done, I can hit, it automatically saves it, so I don't have to hit start this meeting or anything like that. It's automatically saved. When your students then come into the course, what they can do is when they're in the homepage, they can come up to Zoom and they can see all of the class meetings listed there now. And on the day of the meeting, they would just come over and hit start. It's also good practice to put it in the content and have the module listed for that day, where it'll then have virtual class live meeting where they can click on that link. To do that, you would go to existing activities within that module folder, go down to external learning tools, type in Zoom, and you can rename that if you want. If not, leave it as that, and it brings them to that same screen so they can go to start. If you have any questions, let me know.